The ball is on the air. This is Dave Snell along with Joe Stoll, Sir James Watson, Mike Sable, and tonight Shannon Hedge is our junior sportscaster of the game from North Pekin as we set to bring you the play-by-play of a Missouri Valley Conference game between the Braves and Indiana State. The Sycamores are 12-16, 5-12 in the league. They've only won one game since Bradley won that game in Terre Haute about a month ago. The Braves are 19-11, trying again for number 20, and 9-8. A win tonight gets them fourth place in the Missouri Valley Conference. They're on their way to the floor. And we just had our senior ceremony just a few minutes ago before tonight's game.
Dave, I thought Indiana State guards were a little intimidated. We played them down there. The whole team shot 32%. They were 5 out of 26 from three-point range. And, we just took them out of the game. We had them down 15 at halftime. I expect they should play a better game here, but this is going to be a pretty tough crowd to play for tonight for them.
43-23 the series lead for Bradley. They're 20-4 here at Carver Arena. After that win at the Holman Center, Bradley 16-15 in Terre Haute. That final score was 76-59 on January 13th. Bradley led by 15 actually at the break. 37-22. That was the great run at the end of the half. Remember, a couple of steals, and Andrew Warren was a big part of that. 4 Braves in double figures, 19 from Ruffin. Indiana State was led by Todd Wirtz with 14. Gabe Moore had 11. And the Braves shot it very, very well, over 50%. And now rebounded the Sycamores by 10.
Well, Zach Day was 5 out of 7 from the field, had 12 rebounds, and he got his usual 21 minutes in.
There you go. This completes tonight the 25th regular season at Carver Arena. The record is 269 and 85. The Braves are now second nationally in three percentage, just behind Northern Arizona. They remain second in threes per game at 10.4, way behind VMI's 13.9. I bet that's fun to call.
Well, that was another game, Dave, that Adams came off the bench. Remember, he had one, he was 4 for 4. He came off the bench down there and was 3 for 3. So he's giving us a lift in a lot of ball games Sunday.
WMBD Peoria, Illinois, as we get ready for Bradley and Indiana State. There's already one Valley final, Creighton 71, Wichita State's 54. So the Shockers finished the regular season in 6th place. They won 2 games on the road. That's it. Missouri State, by the way, has won 6 on the road, and they're still going to finish in 3rd place. So they have struggled a little bit at Hammonds. So the Shockers are in the 6th spot at the moment. Even if Northern Iowa loses, they win the tiebreaker. So Bradley and Northern Iowa will play next Friday afternoon at 2:30 at the Scott Trade Center. Well, it's now time for tonight's officials, brought to you by the Gailey Eye Clinic. Superior eye care and the best eyesight with experience you can count on. Call the Gailey Eye Clinic in Peoria and in Bloomington. The referee is Steve Gordon. The umpires are Dave Drucker and Sam Banks. And tonight's keys to the game are brought to you by Forts Toyota. For the keys to a new Toyota, see Forts Toyota at 474 and 29 in North Pekin. 5 in double figures offensively. Get Will Franklin above his average on his senior night. He's struggled a little bit lately. And win the offensive boards over Indiana State. Defensively, Moore and Holmstrom. Keep them less than 20 combined. Less than 42% from the field. And get double figures in steals. Magic number tonight, Coach.
Well, I don't think they can score over 62, 65, so I'll say 70, though, Dave.
I have 69. It's amazing how we get close on that. We're about a minute away from the national anthem. We're about, I would guess 500 short of a sellout tonight on senior night. It's a rotten night with the rain. But,
you commented earlier.
We've seen rain before.
You commented earlier about the fans and the fact that they didn't have many show up for senior night down there. Here it's senior night. Weather couldn't be much worse than it is out. There aren't very many empty seats. It's a credit to the Bradley fans who have always been good.
Jim Less getting close to the end of his 5th year. He's 81 and 70 for his Bradley career. Royce Waltman, whose job has been tenuous at best. His contract is up and not sure it's going to be renewed. 133 and 162 in 10 years at Terre Haute. 19 years. Remember, he used to coach with Knight at Indiana. 322, 248. Dick Bender, Greg Lansing, and Stan You are the assistants.
He hasn't always had the best material in the league either, Dave. I think he's done pretty well with what he's had.
Coach, they haven't been the same since Michael Minzer left.
Yeah, that's, well, here again, there's your key point guard for you.
Michael Minzer was just a warrior. And it shows you how important the point guard is. And by the way, Sam Maniscalco is here tonight, along with Koila, his mom, and his dad, of course, Cisco Carl Maniscalco. So we'll have the national anthem here very shortly, and then we'll get ready for Bradley Braves basketball. Bradley and Indiana State. Here's Paul Herzog.
Thank you.
Bradley and Indiana State, Jim Less and Royce Waltman meeting for perhaps the last time. And that relationship is, well, they probably don't send Christmas cards.
Bury him too soon, though, Dave.
Oh, I'm not. I hear things. Well, the Braves need to get off to a good start tonight. It was a disappointing. Got stuck on 55, got stuck on 63 the other night. And here we go to Paul Herzog with the Heritage Bank starting lineups.
Hey, Bradley fans, this is Danny Adams, Zach Andrews,
Will Franklin, and JJ Twice.
We want to thank you, the greatest fans in college basketball, for making this a special season.
So let's do it one more time. You know what time it is, so stand up, be loud, and be proud.
Go Braves! AP gives it Deion Jackson, in and out of his hands. He shoots at the horn. Good! Rises and fires a 35-footer. Good! It's good! He baked it in! inside out. Andrews to try. Good!
That was a heck of a pass.
Come on, J.J. Andrews. Numerous people. Russell Trudeau actually started in their last game against Southern Illinois the other night. But it's Stinson along with Wirtz, Tunnel, Gabe Moore, and Cole Holmstrom, who's going to be on the all-freshman team. He is a very good player. Ruffin, Franklin, Andrews, Twy, and Crouch for the Bradley Braves. No TV for this one unless you're watching on BUBraves.com. And then we call it as... I think the cameras are on the opposite side again. Bradley, as we call the actual move from left to right. Well, will this be the last game at Carver Arena this season? That depends on what happens in St. Louis. Because when I last looked at the people that figure out what happens in college basketball in the NIT, Bradley was the #1 top seed. But they want to try to win that tournament, or at least win 2 games and make the committee think about it. Winning 2 games would mean beating Southern Illinois in the semifinals, and you know they are like 4 or 5 in RPI. Moving into jump is Wirtz against Zach Andrews. Unless this tip is stolen, the Braves will get this one. And they do, with Franklin looks at Ruff and brings it across the timeline himself against the man-to-man. Franklin bring it up top to the right. Now it's Ruffin between the rings. Let's see what the first play is tonight.
Back screen for Zach.
We didn't get it, now he will post. And Will Franklin gets a double inside out. Nope, instead it's inside in. And a layup is missed. Rebound is Twy underneath. His putback is good. J.J. Twy gets his first deuce.
I think Zach got away the charge. He knocked the guy over and didn't finish the layup, Dave.
2-0 to Bradley lead. Moore with it. Gabe Moore, one of the better players in the league. Now Wirtz. Looks right, comes left. Holmstrom with it. Put it on the floor a couple of times and now backs up. Looks and gives it on the left wing. Gabe Moore with it. Looking at a post pass. Shot clock reads 12, now 11.
Real good defense again.
With it on the right, inside Stinson. Then working inside is Wirtz. Turnaround shot is missed. Twy tips to Ruffin. 2-0. A goal and a stop. Couple of stops. Here's Ruff with it. Give it to Franklin. Skip passes J.J. Baseline drive. Oh, no charge, no call. Right. Inside Ruffin. Crouch. Stray ball. Looks good. Is good.
Graham is shooting over 50% for threes on the season, huh?
5-0 is the Bradley lead.
Something happened on the baseline, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what. Look at a back cut. Inside is Tunnel against Zach. Stays down, blocks, out of bounds. And just that quickly, Adam Arnold, 6'6" sophomore from Decatur, Indiana. 5.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, is in the game. Inbound left. Take a look and give to Holmstrom. His three ball misses. Rebound Andrews. 5-0 Braves, 18-19 first half. Give to Will Franklin. Free throw line extended on the right. Between the legs looks. Now it's Andrews. Ruffin up high left. 5-0 the Bradley lead. Give it to Twy. Looks to penetrate. Comes up top. Hands off to Ruff. And now he'll back up a little bit. 15 on the shot clock. Played 2 minutes. With it is Crouch. Drop down pass to Zach. Kaboom!
Good recognition that time. That's not your original give and go, but good repetition of Crouch and good finish by Zach.
It's 7-0. 17:45. The Braves have rolled to 7 and a reach by Twy. That on JJ is the first team, first foul of the game. Reload the shot clock. 17:45. 3 out of 4 from the Braves on the field thus far. More Stinson. Crouch saves, but right back to Stinson. And then penetrating a cold Holmstrom three-corner right is good. 7-3 as Holmstrom gets the ball down and a pass at the other end. Too hot to handle. A Bradley turnover at 17:28, their first turnover of the game. And with it is Gabe Moore across the timeline with a right-hand dribble. Takes a look between the rings, get a ball screen up top for Arnold in a pick and roll. He gets it, layup is good. They executed that pick and roll like Bradley does many times. 7-5, 17:08 to play. First half with it Ruffin. Inside passes Twy. JJ going to drive to the basket with a left hand, got it in. His second field goal, he's got 4, 9-5. The lead is 4. It's 16:55 of the first half. Gabe Moore looks over at the coaching staff and brings it across the timeline with a right-hand dribble. He's got it high left. With the left hand now, the count was on. Cross-court pass to Stinson. DeMarco Simpson, tunnel, steps up high. Ball fake, no shot. Stinson looking at a post pass, not there. Tunnel, Holmstrom. Gabe Moore was directing traffic and then got the ball. Passes to Stinson out front, way out, 3 good. 9-8. Adams will come in the next dead ball as Stinson gets the field goal. Ruff at the other end, drives all the way around his man, laid up, get it! As he beat Arnold easily.
You better get in front of him.
And timeout called by Indiana State as Danny Adams will come in for the Braves. That wasn't very good defense there. Bradley Braves basketball is brought to you by Heritage Bank of Central Illinois. Proud to support Bradley basketball in the communities they serve. Heritage Bank pros gladly give of their time and talent to many local organizations. And Bradley basketball is brought to you by Bradfield's Computer Supply, the largest downstate Lexmark dealer. Plus, Bradfield's has a special storage division to protect all of your valuable records, either by computer files or paper. Bradfield's Computer Supply. 11-8 is the Bradley lead. And 16-11, or 16-17. We're going to have our first official timeout here very shortly.
Well, it looks like they're going to trap him on about three-quarter court, Dave.
Danny Adams comes in for J.J. Twy. Holmstrom in the backcourt, now to Moore. Takes a step, finds Stinson. Another 3, that's up and good as they beat the pressure and make it an 11-11 game at 16:04. Ruffin with it, so they've got 3 threes out of their 11 points. With it is Danny Adams. Looks inside at Andrews. Now he steps out and gives to Crouch. JC on the foot on the line. Now Ruffin looks at Adams in the corner on the right and gives an inside tough pass. We got a foul or a travel? I guess a foul is going to be called on Wirtz. His first. And the team's first. 15:48 to play. First half. It's Bradley 11, Indiana State 11. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball on 1470 as Tunnel picked up the foul. WMBD.
Playing for TPB Trier. Dillingham is second on his team, averaging almost 11 points per game and shooting better than 35% from three-point range.
Well, Stinson took a couple of shots without any fear, didn't he?
As a pro, shooting 89.7% from the strike this season. Dillingham is one of 5 Braves currently playing overseas, joining Andy Cage, Angelo Flanders, Jerome Robinson, and Marcellus Somerville. Our thanks to Cool Company for their support of Bradley Athletics. Also, our thanks to the honorary coaches of the game, Josh White, and his wife Vicki Wade. Josh White, Vicki, the honorary coaches, Braves Club, thank you very much. These recognition student section of the board recognize and graduate seniors from Raleigh and the cheerleading squad. Graduating band members for trombone, Sarah Brooks from Milan, Illinois, graduating from BA in Psychology and English.
This broadcast is brought to you by Bradley University and JMP Radio Group LLC, solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any publication or rebroadcast without the direct consent of JMP Radio Group LLC or Bradley University is prohibited. Coach Stoll and I have been approved by Bradley University. I see VCU won by 2 at Georgia State today, Coach.
Was that at Georgia State?
It was.
Yeah, they're getting ready for their conference tournament. They're going to host it in Richmond, as you know. That's going to be quite an advantage for them.
Illinois State 7-4 at Northern Iowa, 17:07 to go in the first half. The Redbirds have been playing much better here towards the end of the season. Bradley Braves basketball has been brought to you by all year. Avani's, where your son and daughter between 8 and 12 have had a chance to register to be an honorary ball boy or ball girl at any of the 3 Avani's locations. Congratulations to all of them, and ball boy souvenir shirts were provided by Pyramid Printing, specializing in embroidery and screen printing for business apparel. Anytime, call Pyramid Printing at 387-2777 for a free catalog, or visit them at www.pyramidprinting.com. Braves inbound left, run Will Franklin off the screen. The count is 3. And pass to Adams out front, and then DA almost walked with it, finds Franklin with it on the left wing. And the corner is Ruffin. Now Crouch from Will Franklin takes the dribble. Braves run the weave here, and a wide open 3 Ruff. That bounce is no good. Mistimed the jump was Andrews, and the rebound taken down to Indiana State. Here's Gabe Moore, and Matt Sally will come in the next dead ball. Even at 11, he'll come in for Zach, who does not have a foul yet. With it is Stinson out front, another 3, line drive missed, over the top and hits the shot clock. Twy will come in for Bradley, maybe for Crouch in the rotation. Matt Sally is in, the 6'7" junior from Charlotte, North Carolina, and Monroe, New York. And Crouch does come out, as this is part of Jim's rotation.
That's what has kept them in the ball game already, Dave. They start out 3 out of 4.
Mike Yelovich is in. Well, you like this hairstyle coming up on Todd McCoy, Coach?
No comment. No, some comment at a later date.
He's actually got a ponytail.
Oh, that's enough for a comment.
11-11, 15-15 to play first half, and Ruff's across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. Give it to Will Franklin, who's yet to score. Ball screen from Sally in a pick and roll. Twy, left wing is Ruffin. Downstairs pass is tipped, but Sally gets it back. Skip pass is thrown away. Bradley's second turnover.
They're playing a switch man-to-man, try and help, and of course they need to help with the way we pass the ball and the way we penetrate the drive.
So it'll be inbound time for Cole Holstrom. He's a good young player. Indiana State scores 63-3, gives up 65-8. Their statistics have gone down the drain as the season has progressed. Here's Wirtz setting a ball screen. Coming out is Holstrom. Takes it to the right. Yelovich wanted to set a screen. Will Franklin is right in Holstrom's lap. Now with it, Wirtz back cut. And a layup. Gabe Moore is blocked by Sally partially and picked up by Franklin, who's being trailed by Gabe Moore. And now gives to Sally between the rings. Ruffin. 11-11. Been on that score for a while. There's Ruff. Floater in the lane. Drop it up and missed it. As he tried to float it up and hit the back of the rim. Here comes Indiana State. Gabe Moore. 3-ball up and rim it no good. Sally another rebound. Kick it off Franklin. Braves have 3-on-3. Let's see what they do. Adams, Franklin. Look left. Come down the middle. All the way down. Hop, skip, jump. Layup blocked by Wirtz. Been 11-11 for a while. Stuck on a number. With it is Moore. Both teams stuck on a number. Here's Wirtz. Give Yelovich. Fall away jumper is good from 10. On the left. Gabe Moore wants out. First lead for Indiana State, 13-11. Andrew Warren will come in. There's a 3-ball missed. Weak side rebound taken away by Sally, and he picks up a foul. Andrew Warren will come in for the first time. And Harry Marshall will come in. He's from Bowling Green, Indiana, 6-foot freshman. He comes in for Gabe Moore. So it's Holstrom, Moore, McCoy. Todd McCoy, the 6'4" junior from Philadelphia. Ruffin comes out as Warren sets up on the high side left in the 2-3 zone. With it is Marshall. Now McCoy looks for the shot, didn't take it. Marshall, McCoy takes a dribble, looks at Holstrom. Marshall left. Not much movement against the zone here. With it is Holstrom. 16-15 on the shot clock. McCoy, Yelovich. Ball is tipped and stolen by Danny Adams. First turnover of the game for the Sycamores. Franklin gives J.J. Twy. Stutter step dribble, takes a look. Franklin, now Adams. D.A. steps. Now Sally steps out, looks at downstairs, holds and gives to Franklin. Ball screen coming. Franklin, Twy. D.A.'s planning for a 3-ball in one of the corners. With it is Twy, gives to Franklin. 14 on the shot clock. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line, missed it. Rebound is tipped into the hands of the Sycamores. Here's McCoy. Braves have been stuck on 11 for about 3 minutes. Here's Holstrom, straight corner right, missed it. Rebound is taken down Adams. We'll have J.J. Twy at the other end. The breakaway, layup, good.
Good recognition
by Franklin, 6 for Twy, even at 13. Gets the Braves off 11. They've been there for about 3.5, 4 minutes. 12:36 to play first half. We're even at 13. Zach Andrews will come back at the next dead ball. McCoy with it left wing against the 2-3 zone. Penetrate. Almost tipped pass. A step, Marshall, no shot. Look at a skip. Holstrom, McCoy. 3-ball left. Missed it. Rebound is taken down. Another one for D.A. Now Franklin has Warren on the left. Has J.J. get a ball screen for him on the right. And now holds. Inside Sally. Kaboom!
We had quite a few of those down there. Well executed again.
It's 15-13 on the 50th dunk of the year. With it is Marshall. Now McCoy. Holstrom with it on the right wing. Back out to McCoy. Almost passing lane, almost jumped by Warren. Couldn't get the steal. Now it's Marshall. And he walked and turned it over. And we have an official time. 11, their second turnover. 11:42 to play. First half. Bradley with the ball and a 2-point lead. 15-13. Back in a minute. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball on 1470 WMBD.
Bradley is second all-time with 481 league victories. Which school owns the record for Valley wins? A. Drake. B. Wichita State. C. Oklahoma State. Correct answer is A. Drake is completing its 95th year of membership, and the Bulldogs own the league record 490 wins, just 9 more than the Braves. Congratulations to our courtesy cleaning center, Lucky Florida Game. Go away, section 24.
Illinois State 18, Northern Iowa 12, 10:05 to go in the first half there in Cedar Falls. Bradley Braves basketball brought to you by your hometown bank, a division of Morton Community Bank, inviting you to sign up your young person for the Bradley Junior Sportscaster at any of their 15 area locations. Tonight it's Shannon Hedge from Rogers Elementary in North Pekin has Mrs. Mooney. Wasn't that from the Lucy Show? Wasn't there a Mr. Mooney from the old Lucy shows, Coach Stoll?
I don't go back that far, Dave.
Oh, you're good. 11 years old, Scott, her dad is here. She's a helper in Mrs. Satterwhite's class in reading, a straight-A student. Volleyball, Boys and Girls Club in Pekin, Caravans in North Pekin Nazarene Church. And her family is Scott and Denise Hedge. Jordan and Ethan Hedge are brothers, and Grandpa Liza Hedge. And she wants to be a lawyer. They make good money, I understand. Or a forensic scientist. Bradley shooting 54% from the field. And Ruffin is back in.
Gave more four of their assists early in the ball game.
And he's back in. Wearing number 1 in the blue. Here's a pass to Danny Adams. That's a 3-ball left. Bounce is no good. McCoy the rebound. 15-13 Bradley, 11:26 to play first half. With it is Gabe Moore. Get a ball screen, and then Wirt sets a down screen for Tunnel. Ooh, passing lane almost jumped by Andrews. Moore with it, now Holstrom. 20 on the shot clock. 11:18 to play in the half. Post passes to Tunnel. Netter needs some help. He's going to back in against Zach, who flops. His hooker misses. Rebound is taken down. Tunnel. It's blocked out of bounds. And last touch by Zach.
They're letting them play down the blocks, aren't they, Dave?
Must have a post-game dinner date. Danny Adams takes a seat and crouches back in. 11:04, 34 on the shot clock. Look for the inbounds pass and give it to McCoy. Takes it to the wing, and now up top is Holstrom on the Ellen Bradley near the timeline.
Back in the man-to-man.
Warren is on him. J.J. Twy, good show that time. Holstrom goes up top to Tunnel. Andrews is going to pick one of these in the lanes. Their passes are really looping and long. Here's Moore. Tunnel. Bounce passes. McCoy posts up against Crouch. And J.C. stands tall and it knocks the ball away on the miss to Ruffin. To Twy. Ooh, look for an alley-oop. Didn't give it to Andrews. With it is Crouch. Free throw line extended left. There's J.J. Has it knocked away out of bounds. It should go to the Braves, and it does with 25 on the shot clock. 11:28 to play first half. 15-13. Not a whole lot of scoring lately for either team. And here comes Russell Trudeau in. Give to Zach Andrews. Hands off to J.C. Nope. Gives it to Twy in the corner on the right. Now to Crouch. Ruffin up high left. Now free throw line extended. Get a ball screen from Andrews. Twy up front, run the weave. Beats his man. Inside layup, too hard. Rebound taken down Moore. He tried to get over the outstretched arms of McCoy. And with it is Gabe Moore. 10:05 to play first half, almost halfway through. 15-13 Bradley. With it is Wirtz. Put it on the floor with the left hand, and he is fouled going in by Warren, I think. With a tick more than 10 minutes played in the first half. First on Andrew Warren. Third team foul on the Braves. Arnold in. Trudeau in. Holstrom gets his first rest, as does Trent Wirtz. Inbound left baseline for Indiana State. 9:59 to play first half. Moore inbounds and does to Trudeau. You got to watch him. He can shoot the three ball a little bit.
Good defense.
Here's a bounce pass knocked away by Twy out of bounds. As JJ cut down the entry pass to Arnold. It'll be inbounded right in front of Jim Less.
Only one foul on Bradley in the first 10 minutes and haven't put him at the free throw line either, Dave.
McCoy inbounds to Moore up high left. The count is 3. Now finds Trudeau on a cross court. Goes behind the back against Andrew Warren. Gives to Arnold up top. They don't set many screens, do they? With it is, or they at least haven't been effective in their offense with it. With it is Tunnel. Look for the drop down pass. Count. Drives around Zach Andrews. Good help by Twy and forces the turnover on the bad pass in the third TO. The first half for the Sycamores. It's still 15-13. Franklin in, Adams in for Bradley.
We're making it difficult for them to run their offense, Dave. It's hard for them to get organized.
Twy out. Warren out. Franklin in. And Adams in. 9:25 to play first half. Bradley 15-13. Ruffin, now Franklin, yet to score. Give it to Crouch up high. JC has a 3. Gives to Ruffin. Now it's Franklin. Looks. Stops and backs up. Now goes all the way down for a pull-up 15-footer. Good. There's his first deuce.
Good screen that time by Zach.
17-13. 9:02 to play in the half. The Bradley lead is 4. And here comes Gabe Moore pounding it between the legs and across the timeline. Give it up top is Arnold. Danny Adams is on him. Trudeau with it. They start their offense way out.
That's because our defense is on them, David.
Passing lanes are cut down. McCoy with it. Hair flopping behind where it's Tunnel. Look for the drop down. The count is 3. Gives it to Trudeau. 10 on the shot clock. Trudeau dives all the way down. His layup is good.
Nice drive by Trudeau that time.
17-15. His first deuce. Bradley's laid back to 2. Here's Ruff across the timeline. Give it to Andrews. Look downstairs. Walk. Wasn't called. Now he takes it to the basket and lays it in. Got away with a walk that time. 19-15. As Zach is on the board with his second field goal. He had the dunk the first time. 8:13 to play in the half. Moore passing lane picked by Crouch. Got the read. Gives to Ruff. Layup good. A steal and a goal.
Nice play certainly by Crouch.
21-15 official time. Next dead ball. 7 57 to play first half. 6-point lead for the Braves, who scored the first 7 of this game. Trudeau with it. Count is on. Ruffin's on him. 4 timeout called by Trudeau.
Oh, that saved. We lost possession. Good Bradley defense again caused that, Dave.
The passing lane picked by Crouch results in an easy layup for Ruff at the other end. Sally is in for Andrews with 7:49 to play in the first half, and the Bradley lead is 21 to 15. The Braves are brought to you by the Candy Kitchen and Creamery across from Mineral Springs Park on Court Street in Pekin. They now serve lunch with their special tomato basil soup. I had it the other day. It was very, very good. And the panini, that's ham and turkey and grilled cheese. They deliver the Candy Kitchen and Creamery across from Court Street, on Court Street in Mineral Springs Park in Pekin. And Bradley basketball brought to you by Illinois American Water, proud to provide you with quality water service. We treat it right. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball.
Well, Dave, they may deliver, but it's the last game of the season. You haven't delivered much to Watts and I lately. We've been waiting for one of those ham and cheese sandwiches,
well,
little chocolate candy. I mean, that all sounds good.
Well, Watts is finishing his tour of duty of Minnesota. Here is Moore, penetrate, kick, a ball fake, and a outside pass to Holstrom. Looked like he was going to take the shot. Franklin with a count of 3. Gives it to Stinson, who's back in. 10 on the shot clock again. Their offense is way out. Stinson, give it to Gabe Moore with 6. Now with 5 on the wing right with 4. Now with 3. Long range Gabe Moore 3. Bounce it no good. Crouch the rebound. With a 21-15 lead. Give to Franklin now. Inside Sally from Ruffin. Missed the layup.
Great pass. Great pass from Daniel. Reading is starting out since so far out, Dave. We're denying the passing lanes, so they got to go out far as they get the ball.
Gabe Moore up high right, now come between the rings. Look at tunnel inside, that's covered up. Arnold, Bradley defense is much better tonight. With it is Arnold. Now Holstrom with it, free throw line extended right. Look at a post pass. Tennell's going to go one-on-one against Sally and probably score. He's in there, got in there deep, layup good. Too deep. 21-17. Tunnel gets his first field goal.
Situation they couldn't hardly help on that one, too.
With it is Ruffin, taken to the left. Running off a screen is Franklin. A ball fake, no shot. Now Crouch from DA, who sets a ball screen. Look for a return pass. There's the 3-ball Adams. Bounce it, no good. And the rebound taken down by Arnold. He needed it the first time. He was a little bit more in step. Here's a jumper, Gabe Moore. Forced, missed. Rebound Sally. Give it to Ruffin. Across the timeline in a blink. Stutter step dribble. Behind the back he goes. On the wing on the right. Look at a ball screen from Crouch. Didn't use it. Now hands off Franklin. Will backs up. 23 on the shot clock. Inside out Crouch. There's a 3. Missed it. Rebound taken down. Ruff went for the board. Holstrom picks it up. Now across the timeline is Gabe Moore. 21-17. As good as the Bradley defense has been, their offense has struggled just a bit. Stinson beats Crouch. Good help by Ruffin. Now it's Holstrom. Post pass inside tunnel again. There it is again. Left-hander this time goes in.
One-on-one, and played behind him. Can't guard him like that.
21-19. Bradley's lead is 2. 2:43 to play in the half. With it is Sally. Skip pass is to Crouch. A ball screen from Sally. Pull up 3. JC is bouncing no good. And the rebound taken down by Adam Arnold.
They haven't really crashed the board as much as Zach on the bench.
It's been one and done, hasn't it?
Yeah.
With it is Moore up high left against Ruffin. Going to get a ball screen. It was moving a little bit. In penetrate kick. Holstrom's 3 is good from the right wing. And 22-21. And Jim Les wants time as the Braves offense, as Twy comes in, has been too much 3 and one-on-one at the other end. And Indiana State has the lead, 22-21, with 5:16 to play in the half. And Jim Les said that's enough.
Another good pass that time by Moore. Another assist, Dave. He makes the penetration. They had to kind of sink on him, and he kicked it out for 3.
Bradley Braves basketball brought to you by the Country Insurance and Financial Agents of the game. Tonight they're Jack Pallardy in Bartonville and Dave Booker in Morton. And the Braves are brought to you by Methodist, nationally recognized for quality patient care and safety. At Methodist, outstanding health care centered on you. The 1982 NIT champions. Some of the members are here. 25th anniversary. Boy, it seems like just yesterday, but time does fly. I know Donald Reese, I think, is here. Eddie Matthews, of course, who's the coach at Notre Dame.
They had quite a year this year already, Dave.
Ruffin, Twy, Franklin, Crouch, and Matt Sally in the lineup for the Braves. Here's Ruff beating a man. Penetrate and kick for a ball fake. Franklin out front. Now Twy, JJ scoops a pass to Franklin. Takes a couple dribbles. 5 minutes to go in the half. Ruffin with it. Look up top and fires a three ball short. Rebound taken down by Adam Arnold. Braves are stuck on a number here. They trail 22-21. Gabe Moore. Last basket was, I think, that layup off the breakaway. Here's a pass to Wirtz. Look downstairs. They find Gabe Moore. Layup good. Fouled by Crouch. Nice posting coming from the weak side, Gabe Moore. And Indiana State, their biggest lead, 24-21. And they go to the line with one in the hopper to try to make it a 3-point lead. And it could be 4. Back in a minute. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball as Zach Andrews comes in on WMBD Peoria, Illinois.
Our 12-year-old Megan McCollum of Libertyville, she's trying on the white jersey. 11-year-old Gabe,
G-A-B-E.
G-A-B-E, Courtney like in George.
Bradley fans cheer them on. You ready? Set, go!
Hey, Coach, it's the Little Braves race.
Beat her sister. And congratulations to Megan for her attempt and Chevy. Press National Brave Race for their support this year.
.418 to play in the first half in Cedar Falls. Illinois State 25, Northern Iowa 22. That'll be Bradley's next opponent.
They played almost a perfect game here against us. They just played outstanding.
In St. Louis. Bradley Braves basketball brought to you by the Unland Companies. Take the hassle out of buying insurance with one call. There in the white and yellow pages. The Unland Companies, where it's about you. And by Kelleher's Irish Pub and Eatery. When you enter, you're Irish on State and Water on Peoria's riverfront, where there's plenty of parking, and parking is always free. Well, we haven't got any official stats for a while, but
we're not shooting the ball
very well from three, for sure. Mike Sable's back with Cracker Jacks. Baseball season just around the corner. As a test by all the rain tonight.
This will be the first free throws they've shot tonight, Dave.
On the season, they're 70%, 388 of 551. Here comes some official statistics. And it shows the Braves 44% and dropping. 46% for Indiana State. The Braves are 1 of 8 from 3. Free throws good. 25-21. Braves stuck on a number again. They were stuck on 11 for a while. Now it's 21. The other night it was 50, 55 and 63. Ruffin with it. Free throw line extended to the right into Zach Andrews. Kaboom!
Well, they had a back screen set that time, Dave. I don't know if you saw it or not, but they had a good back screen and a layup for Zach. That probably came out of the timeout.
Third dunk of the night for the Braves. 25-23. Indiana State's lead down to 2. Arnold between the ring. And he walked. Or was he fouled by JJ, I think, out front. First on JJ. Not many fouls called tonight.
Got second on JJ,
foul.
I believe, Dave.
Second foul on Twy, you're right. Stinson is out. McCoy is back in. And it'll be inbound for Gabe Moore, G-A-B-E Moore.
Stinson 2 out of 3 3-point range. Good to see him on the bench.
Baseline left. Looks and gives to Holstrom. Inside, nice pass to Gabe Moore. Blocked by Andrew Warren, who just checked in. Give it to Franklin. Now Ruffin. After Andrew is his 9th block of the year. Inside out Warren, a 3-ball left. Good! How about that?
Well,
a block and a 3-ball.
You talked about Warren, Dave. He's 48% for threes and 82% from the free throw line. He's had a heck of a freshman year already.
26-25, the Braves get the lead back on only their second 3. Moore with it, now Wirtz. They post downstairs Arnold. Wirtz drives against Zach Andrews. McCoy, 10-footer in the lane is good. 27-26, McCoy gets his field goal. His first, he has a deuce. 3.5 to play first half. Warren with it, beats his man McCoy a half step, and he's holding him. That's only the second team foul on Indiana State here in the first half, and we have an official time. 3:28 to play first half. Bradley with the ball, and Indiana State with a 27-26 lead. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball, 1470 WMBD.
Was better than free checking.
Dave Snell, Joe Stoll, Jim Watson, Sir James Watson, along with Mike Sable, and our junior sportscaster tonight from North Pekin, Shannon Hedge. Bradley Braves basketball is brought to you by Forts Toyota. See Forts Toyota at 474 and 29 in North Pekin. They say go Braves. And by Avani's, if you have a son or daughter between 8 and 12, register them to be a honorary ball boy or ball girl at any of the 3 Avani's locations. We might have another home game here. Who knows? Winners will be notified and announced prior to each home game. Well, victory, honor, and glory, Coach. The story of Bradley basketball will be coming out in the next few weeks. I've had a chance to work pretty exclusively on that, and the DVD is really going to be nice.
Well,
and you're scattered all throughout the whole thing.
I'm interested in seeing it, Dave. I've seen parts of it, and parts of it I'm sure it's going to be very good.
Well, I got your underhand free throw in against CCNY.
I never saw it. Didn't even know they filmed that then, Dave.
And you talking about shooting it underhanded, because if you shot it one-handed, he said 40 would have killed you.
Well, we all had to shoot them. We had a bunch of really very good free throws at the time, and we all had to shoot them a certain way underhanded. And yet in practice, we practiced one-handed and could shoot them very well.
You're going to love that book, folks. It's going to be terrific. Andrew Warren, free throw line center to the right. Up top is Franklin, a 3-ball Will.
Good ball movement.
As Will Franklin gets his 5th point. 29-27, the Braves that quickly back up. With it is Holstrom, stutter step dribble, looks left, looks right, look, pass it to Moore, out high to the left. Passing lane cut down, Moore penetrate for a Holstrom, 3-corner left, rim it no good. Rebound Warren, takes a look, has a Ruffin across the timeline, Ruff with under 2 minutes to go, penetrate, DA, 3, looks good, is missed.
Good penetration again, we just didn't finish off.
Had good rotation on the shot. It just went long. Moore with it. 29 Bradley, 27 Indiana State. 2:40 to play in the half.
Webster's going to be a good player for us next year, certainly.
Up high right, Moore. Whoa! Somebody almost cut the wrong way as the Wirtz may have slipped. Give it to Arnold. Now McCoy against Andrew Warren, who stays down. 12-11 on the shot clock. Now 10 in the corner right. Gabe Moore on the wing with 8. Now 7. Dump pass inside. Hook! Oh, and they call Zach for a foul.
Nice
with 6 on the
pass.
shot clock.
Nice entry pass by Moore. He's got all the skills of a point guard. He's a pretty big kid, Dave. Looked like about 6'1" and maybe 185.
Thought he might have hooked going in.
Might have.
Moore inbounds baseline right. New shot clock. 2:20 to play in the half. Sub. Jay Tunnel comes in. Wirtz comes out. I think he might have tweaked something down there, Coach, when he slipped.
Might have.
He was going to he wanted to cut and it slipped. Here's a ball thrown to McCoy on a lob, but he can't get control of it. He walked against Andrew Warren. 5th turnover.
Andrew stayed down real
yes,
well.
He did. By the way, I saw Funk again today. Inbound the ball again. Did you see that play? He inbounded the ball and steps in for a layup.
Yeah.
Now, it's on tape all the time. We allowed it. He does it.
Well, Funk One of those players that gets everything out of his ability. Dave doesn't look like a player; he just plays like one.
I bet he's a player of the year, Coach. Be close.
Yeah.
He, Tatum, and Falker will be right there. With it, Ruffin between the rings. 2:04 to play in the half. Bradley's lead is 2. Look to give to Will Franklin, who's looking a little bit better in his shot last couple times. Center step dribble, give to Ruff. A step, no shot. Looking at a posting Zach Andrews. Inside shot is good by Ruffin. Down the lane for Ruff, he's got 6. And the Bradley lead is 4 at 31-27. Here comes Gabe Moore across the timeline against Ruff. Ruff a week ago caused all kinds of trouble for VCU. Here's a layup at the other
that
end.
was
Gabe
a great
Moore.
drive from the top of the circle by Moore.
Sally will come in, 31-29, 90 seconds to go in a half. Bradley's lead is 2. Here's Crouch, look to penetrate. Lead pass to Ruffin up high right. Get a ball screen and a pull-up jumper for 3. That's good. Ruffin straight away.
We got 9.
And the lead is 5, 34-29. 1:13 to play in the half. Moore between the legs. He made a nice drive last time. Good help by Zach Andrews defensively this time. Now McCoy. Andrew Warren on him. Andrews played terrific in the first half. With it is Arnold. 1 minute to play. Inside post pass. Shot is up and missed, but foul on Zach, and he was coming out.
Did a good job of getting the ball inside again.
Sally was going to come in for him, but he picked up his second foul before he could come out. So it'll be 2 shots coming up here for Gabe Moore. Gabe Moore is one of the better guards in the league.
He's 82% in the free throw line, Dave. You're right, he is a good guard.
102 of 124. He's got 5, 57.3 to go in the half. And the Bradley lead is 34-29. He missed the first. Sally in. Andrews out. He's talking to Jim Less over on the sideline. One more for Gabe Moore. Possession arrow belongs to Indiana State, by the way. Second free throw is good. He splits him. 34-30. And Ruff with it in the backcourt. 55-54 seconds. The Braves got a 2-for-1 if they want it here. Ruffin with it. Beats Gabe Moore all the way down. Laid up. Missed it. May have been partially blocked. Now Bradley's going to get the last possession likely as there's 11 seconds difference. Moore with it. 34-30. Moore penetrate. Give it to Holstrom on the right wing. Tunnel wants to set a ball screen. Instead he goes left. Warren charge. Offensive foul. And once again a fine defensive play by Andrew Warren away from the ball.
Good job, Andrew, moving his feet, keeping in front of it too.
Now Jim Less indicates the play once. This is going to be a high ball screen by Sally for Ruffin, most likely. They're going to run their last play of the half. Ruff out near the timeline with 23. Gives to Crouch, back to Ruff with 20. Sally
You'd think they'd pinch the middle and play the middle for that, Dave.
Are they in a 2-3 zone here, Coach? Nope, they're just in a sagging man.
They're just standing like
12, 11,
like
10. Now watch Sally come up and set the ball screen up high. There it is. And there's Ruff, splits the middle. Inside out for a 3 ball for Crouch at the buzzer. Missed an air ball. Jeremy hit the first one, got what we wanted.
You had a real good ball movement on that, Dave. It just didn't get anything off the shot, but real good ball movement.
34-30. You couldn't have worked it any better to get the good shot. But Jeremy was offline with his 3-point shot. So the halftime score, I'm shocked he missed it that badly. 34-30. The Braves over Indiana State at the break. We're going to hold it right here because very shortly we'll go to Paul Herzog and introduce the 1982 NIT championship team.
Incidentally, Dave, we didn't shoot a free throw. They shot 3 all by Moore. They're 2 out of 3 the first half.
And let's go to Paul.
Hard to believe the 1980 marks the end of Bradley's 25th season playing his only men's basketball games in Carver Arena. We're also delivering you the 25th anniversary of one of the great moments in Bradley basketball history. After winning the Mid-Atlantic Conference regular season championship, the 81-82 Braves were on the plane. The championship game March 24th, 1982 at Madison Square Garden. The 81-82 season was for many reasons, although the results were not only straight for the Braves. On December 21st, 1981, just 2 days after the Braves down Murray State by 1 point in overtime, Bradley and former Valley rival Cincinnati battled Cal State, 55-47. That win against the Shockers was one of two victories the Braves enjoyed against the top 10 team 25 years ago. What was thought to be the final regular season game in Robertson Fieldhouse history, the Braves dumped number 8 Tulsa 82-79 on February 27, 1982 in another overtime thriller, claiming the outright regular season Valley Championship.
And then,
After falling to rival Illinois State in double overtime for Valley Tournament in the Fieldhouse, Bradley was bypassed for an at-large invitation in the NCAA tournament. Instead, the Braves rolled through 5 opponents to root in the NIT championship, winning 5 games by an average of 13.2 points. Chance to play home games in the Fieldhouse also gave the Braves a chance to complete 33 seasons there. By beating Tulane 77-61 the third round of the NIT, Bradley completed this Robertson Fieldhouse's all-time record of 400 wins and 100 losses. Although the majority of the 1981-82 team is still actively working family around the country, and several were affected by the weather in Chicago and unable to be here this evening, we do have some members of that team that deserve your recognition. Our first honoree was a 6'9" junior center in 81-82 and played in 24 of the team's 36 games. From Carver Arena, welcome back number 52, Terry Cook.
made those free throws to beat Tulsa, remember?
Our second honoree was a junior guard, made 182 Braves and played in 29 of 36 games, scoring a season-high 11 points December 7th at St. Francis. Originally from Bridgefield, and now the head boys basketball coach of Peoria Notre Dame High School. Welcome back number 10, Eddie Matthews. Our final honoree orchestrated Bradley's historic 81-82 season. In addition to the 82 NIT championship, he led the Braves to Missouri Valley Conference regular season championships in 80, 82, and 86. An MVC tournament championship in 1980. A second NIT appearance in 85. NCAA tournament appearances in 80 and 86. The head coach, 1982 NIT champion Bradley Braves, Dick Versace.
Dick still got that same walk, Coach.
Changes hair every now and then, David.
Yeah, he does.
Once again, please join Brett University in congratulating the 1981 Braves 25th anniversary of the National Baseball Tournament Championship season.
That was a special year. We'll take our halftime break, our first break, and be back to run down the numbers. You're listening to Bradley Braves Basketball on WMBD Peoria, Illinois.
Grand prize of $25,000.
Haven't got any stats yet. I got them here, but
I don't know what's going on
Check your
here.
credit card. Do so now, or forever regret your decision. Here are the statistics in the first half. In field goal shooting, Indiana State shot 46%.
I guess he's got quite a place out there by Benton.
On three-point range, Indiana State was 4 out of 11. Bradley was 4 out of 13. The Sycamores were 2 out of 3 at free throws. The Braves did not shoot a free throw in the half. Rebounds, 17 for Indiana State, 13 for Bradley. Personal fouls, 3 of Indiana State, 7 on the Braves. Turnovers, Indiana State had 6, Bradley only 2. Three contestant, armless no shovel. They have 45 seconds to scoop as much money to the bowl as they can. Run back and forth. The 70 representatives for their deposit. The contestant with the most money at the end of 45 seconds will win the amount of that deposit. Our official starter, the Gas for Cash, is 70 Vice President Sue Yoder. The contestants from Peoria, Sean Hondo. Jeff Oldfeld. And from Washington, Ben Billigan. Vice President Yoder, whenever you're ready, give the signal.
The Better Banks Jim Les Live comes your way on Monday night. We'll talk about the Braves and Northern Iowa and the tournament and much more on Monday from 6 until 7 o'clock. Well, they got the dash for cash down there, Coach. I don't think that's real money.
No, I don't think it is. And the faster they come back with it, Dave, the more they spill. So it's...
That's the way it works. I don't think that even that amount, if they were $100 bills, would cover my debt.
Oh, yeah, Dave, you're in good shape, Dave. In fact, I was ready to put a little loan on you when we go to St. Louis.
Coach, you got the scoring on the first half.
All right, we got Solly Dave with the basket for 2. Zach Andrews just picked up his second foul late in the half. He had 3 baskets for 6. J.J. Twy with 3 baskets for 6. Will Frankel with 2 baskets, one of those a 3 for his 5. Daniel Ruffin had 4 baskets. One of those a late 3 for 9 to lead Bradley in scoring. Jeremy Crouch was an early 3 for 3. And Andrew Warren, limited time, I thought played very well. He had a 3-point shot as well. Bradley did not shoot a free throw in the first half.
Amazing. Of course, they were out on the perimeter quite a bit.
Well, they were, but there was also quite a little contact that I think maybe just you and I are the only ones that saw it around the good, hard post play by both teams down there. But nobody really rewarded with any free throws. Moore, a guard, shot the only free throws in the ballgame.
And for Indiana State, they're 30 points.
And they played pretty well. Trudeau made a real fine drive, had a basket for 2. Jay Tennell had 2 baskets for 4. Gabe Moore, the young man at guard we both like as a freshman, he has 2 baskets. He's 2 out of 3 from the free throw line for all the free throws that's been shot in the game. He totaled 6 in the first half. Cole Holstrom, another good-looking freshman, had a basket for 3. Stinson, limited playing time, had 3 threes for 9. Adam Arnold with a basket for 2. Mick Yelovich with a basket for 2. And Todd McCoy with a basket for 2. They were 2 of 3 as a team from the free throw line.
We'll take our 5-minute break and be back. It's Bradley 34, Indiana State 30. The Sycamores will have possession to open the second half. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball on 1470 WMBD.
Peoria High, Knoxville Youth Basketball from Winfield, the Mark Meyer Group, and the and Cecil Group. Welcome to the arena. Welcome back to the court. Our Bradley Braves.
Okay. Yeah, there, and you'll hear that as well as we get ready for the second half on Bradley Braves basketball in WMBD Peoria, Illinois. Coach, the numbers.
Yeah, we were out rebounding 17 in the first to 13 in the first half. They had 2 offensive rebounds. We only had 1. I'm a little surprised at the turnovers. They had 9 assists to go with 6 turnovers. They've taken care of the ball pretty well. We did a very good job. We had 8 assists with 2 turnovers. Daniel Ruffin 3-0, but they only turned the ball over 6 times, and that's one reason they've kept themselves in the ball game. We're shooting 48% from the field. They're shooting 46, but actually they did a pretty good job of taking care of the ball against some pretty good pressure.
34-30. Remember, Bradley over at Terre Haute had a 15-point halftime lead, so they played much better. The Braves haven't shot it quite as well here tonight.
No, but 48% is good, but on the other hand, 4 for 13, Dave, that's a little unfair. That's 31%. You know, we're shooting 43 on the season, so we just haven't hit many threes, and we did get a nice late 3 by Andrew Warren when he got in the ball game. His only shot he made.
34-30. Indiana State will have possession to open the second half, and they have more Holmstrom. McCoy starts the second half with Wirtz and Tunnel. And Bradley has Franklin Twy, Ruffin Andrews, and Jeremy Crouch. And here we go. Second half. Holmstrom with it. Free throw line extended to the right. Looks at a post pass inside. It's Tunnel to Wirtz. And the ball stolen away by Jeremy Crouch. Another one. 7th turnover. JC on the dribble all the way to the basket. Has it blocked by Tunnel.
Good job of getting back by Tunnel that time.
Took it right to the basket, and Jeremy was not fouled. It was a clean block. Wirtz with it. Hands off Gabe Moore. Played 30 seconds in the second half. Moore looked for the drop down pass. Not there. Holmstrom looking at a post pass. That's knocked away by Andrews. And last touch by Tunnel out of bounds. So there are 2 defensive plays. One by Crouch and one by Andrews here at the beginning of the second half. 8th turnover for Indiana State.
Zach able to get around in front of the entry pass.
Twy, baseline drive, Crouch layup, good. No, he missed it. He got there. I don't know how in the world he missed it. So there's 2 layups, 1 block, 1 miss. That was uncharacteristic of Jeremy. With it, Moore. So teams still searching for their first points. Wirtz with it against Twy. Good help by Crouch again. And the cross-court skip has Holmstrom open, and he made the jumper from the corner right as they beat the rotation when JC went to help at the other end. Twy's layup, kaboom!
8 for JJ.
And it's 36-33 as Twy gets the slam dunk. He has 8. 36-33, 18-35. Tunnel, drop down passes to Wirtz. Up high and a skip thrown to McCoy. Inside is Tunnel. Ball fake twice, and Zach just picked up his 3rd foul.
They've been trying to get them one-on-one to the postman, and with some success early in the second half.
18-26. Technical foul on Jim West is called.
You just never need those.
Steve Gordon gets Coach Les with a T, so this will be 4 free throws coming up here. Illinois State, Northern Iowa. Just starting the second half. Panthers 32, Redbirds 30. Missouri State leads 27-21 with 6:50 to go in the first half in Springfield. And Evansville, Southern Illinois 19-18 with 7:29 to go in the first half. So Gabe Moore, first of 4, made the first.
4 in the ball, Dave.
36-34. One more for Gabe Moore, and he is 82%. Second free throw missed. And now it'll be Tunnel going to the line for 2 more. How is he? He is 71%. 54 of 76. So here's number 44 in blue, trimmed in white. He makes them both, they'll tie the game. Tunnel's first. Got that one down, he's got 5. 36-35 and one more for Tunnel. That's good. And the Braves will maintain possession of the ball. We're even at 36. So the 34-30 halftime lead is all gone. Ruffin with it. Looks to drive, takes it down the lane, stops, has it taken away, and a whistle. And a foul on the Sycamores on the steal.
I think you got a Holmstrom.
Holmstrom going for the steal, his second foul. So we'll reload the shot clock at 18:15. 36-36 is the score. Been a rough night shooting-wise for Jeremy, hasn't it? He missed that 3 at the end of the half. He was wide open. He missed a layup here.
He got loose on the time, though.
With it is Ruffin. Get a ball screen from Sally on a pick and roll. Bad pass, knocked away, picked up by Will Franklin.
Good
going
play
for the
by
steal
Moore.
is Gabe Moore, but Franklin gets. Now Twy. JJ's going to go down the lane. He flips it up and missed it. And a rebound taken down Arnold.
Flipped his right, Dave. He didn't try to shoot the ball. He kind of almost threw it.
Moore give to McCoy. Passing lane almost cut down by Twy, and then a zig instead of zag and a turnover.
Well, what caused that was Franklin shutting down the passing lanes again, Dave.
9th turnover for Indiana State. Sloppy thus far here in the second half. Played 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Ruffin with it across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. And gives to Franklin. Will up high, going to get a ball screen from Sally. Drives and gives to Ruff. 3-ball corner right. That's good.
12 for Daniel.
From Will Franklin, the 316th of the year. And a dozen for the Bradley point guard. With it is Moore, gives to McCoy. Falling down was Crouch. And a free throw line jumper Tunnel is in and out. Rebound is put up, and a foul on Twy on the floor on the rebound as he fouls Adam Arnold.
That's his 3rd, I believe.
It is. Danny Adams will come in for him at 17-19. Well, it's on the floor, so Gabe Moore will inbound. Adams for Twy. JJ has 8 points in his senior night game. Well, maybe Danny Adams can get started with the three. Usually when he hits his first, he's pretty good. Inbounds passes to Arnold. Now to McCoy. Gives to Holmstrom. He's a three-point threat. Will Franklin on him as he goes to the wing on the right. Oh, almost a steal by Sally. Tunnel in the lane, walked. And that was caused by Matt Sally defense in the 10th turnover of the game for the Sycamores at 17:06.
Crowd getting in the ball game. Help us a little now, Dave.
39-36 is the Bradley lead. Stinson will come in the next dead ball. And across the timeline comes Ruff. He's got it high right. Going to drive against Holmstrom, and he's fouled. Holmstrom cannot handle Ruff one-on-one.
Very few can.
That's 3 on Holmstrom, and Stinson comes limping onto the field, or the floor. And McCoy goes out. Trudeau is in, and Holmstrom with the 3 fouls is out. You can book it. Cole Holmstrom will be on the all-freshman league team. Sally with it. Up high, gives to Franklin. They look to double and get out of his hands. There's Crouch, a ball fake, pull up jumper feet on the line. That bounce is no good. And the rebound taken down by Gabe Moore. Across the timeline, looks downstairs. They post Adam Arnold. His layup is missed. Rebound put up and missed. Next time it's taken down and a foul on whom? On the Braves.
Looked like Danny. That was another fine pass by Gabe Moore, Dave. I think they got Adams.
Foul on Danny Adams on the rebound. His first. Yelovich is in at 16:36. Bradley 39, Indiana State 36. They'll inbound baseline left. Notice 2. Yelovich layup is good. They ran him off the screen. 39-38. Yelovich has 4. Ruffin at the other end. Backs up between the rings. A ball screen. Looks inside out. Franklin. Adams. A step. Now gives to Franklin. Looking for the 3 ball. He now looks to penetrate. Backs up behind the arc. Now Ruff. Ball fake. Go to the baseline. Gets pushed out of bounds by Yelovich.
Yelovich not quick enough to take away the baseline from Daniel.
His first. Team third. Reloaded at 16:15 to play for the game. Still Bradley lead, but it's only 39-38. Crouch, the count is 2. The count is 3. The count is 4. And flips it way out high to Franklin, who gets away from Gabe Moore. Now it's Danny Adams. There's a 3 ball. Bounce it, no good. Got his own rebound. Saves to Ruffin. Followed his shot. Crouch. There's a 3.
Attaboy. Good save by Danny Adams on a shot, Dave, and we get 3 from Crouch.
42-38. As JC got a nice in-rhythm look. He's got his second 3 and 6. Official time, next dead ball. 4-point Bradley lead. The crowd is really into it now. Stinson with it. Good help by Crouch. Steal. Jump the passing lane for the layup. Yes. His third steal of the night. He's got 8, 44-38. Royce going to get a timeout here. The Braves double. Timeout. 15:25 to play. Jeremy's got, 3 or 4 steals tonight?
3 or 4 steals. He got a couple quick passes as well, Dave.
He's got 3. He has got 2 here in the second half. 44-38. Bradley with the lead and the Sycamores with the ball. When we come back in a minute, you're listening to Bradley Braves basketball, 1470 WMBD.
They just lack some quickness in position.
Coaches now Joe Stoll, Jim Watson, and Mike Sable, along with Shannon Hedge, our junior sportscaster tonight from North Pekin. Braves are brought to you by Peoria Siding and Windows, celebrating over 30 years of serving Central Illinois with quality and experience, the home improvement business. The proud sponsor of Bradley Braves basketball. And the Braves are brought to you by the Peoria Banking Center. Check out the completely free checking accounts. Peoria Banking Center and Candle Tree in North University. Also the sponsor for Braves Plus with Dan DiOrio. Before every Bradley broadcast, will be at the Scott Trade Center live at 1:30 with Danny next Friday afternoon before Bradley and Northern Iowa in the tournament. 44-38 here. Bradley defense has kicked it up a notch, Coach.
Yeah, defense has been good, Dave. They started right off trying to get the ball inside and hurt us on a couple of occasions. Got a layup and also a couple of free throws. But here again, good denial defense will force them farther out in their offense. I think we'll be in good shape.
Inbound Stinson gives to Gabe Moore. It's Stinson Moore. Holstrom is back in with the 3 fouls, along with Yelovich and
trying
Arnold.
to fight the low post, man.
And we'll have an official time as the ball is kicked out of bounds at 15-12. Should be an official time here, right? Right? I was thinking, forgetting they were going to. I thought they might have forgotten, Coach. Back in a minute. 44.
They were late on the horn.
The Bradley lead. When we come back in a minute, there's 15 on the shot clock for the Sycamores. 15-12 to go. Bradley 44, Indiana State 38. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball on 1470 WMBD. Courtney, you got any updated scores there on the other games?
What was that one, Dave?
Northern Iowa 38, Illinois State 36, 16:47 to play in that game at the McLeod Center in Cedar Falls. Bradley Braves basketball is brought to you by your Greater Peoria Regional Airport. Fly nonstop from Peoria to Tampa St. Pete. On a Legion Air, you always park free at the Greater Peoria Airport when you fly to over 250 destinations worldwide. Check out www.flypia.com or see your travel agent. Holstrom inbounds baseline on the right.
We've already forced 5 turnovers this half, Dave, compared to 6 the entire first half. We haven't even played 5 minutes yet.
Holstrom, Yelovich, Moore, Adam Arnold, and Stinson for Indiana State. They have 15 on the shot clock.
You got to watch around the basket. They had one layup on us on an inbounds.
The game's not televised. I don't know why they need 2 horns tonight, but Holmstrom to inbound on the S on the Braves. Yelovich against Vance Sally with 12 on the shot clock in the corner right. Drives baseline. Good help by Danny Adams. Inside out Stinson. 7. Holmstrom with 6. Now with 5. High left with 4. Go to the wing with 3. Pull up long range 3. Bounce it no good. Rebound Ruffin. Tips to Sally. To Ruff across the timeline. Bradley with a 6-point lead in the ball. Their biggest lead was 7-0. So they can top that. If it is Ruffin, wing on the left from Crouch. A ball screen, a pick and roll. Sally, Franklin, 3 up. Good from the corner right.
He's got 8.
7 threes tonight, I believe.
Right.
Biggest lead for the Braves is 9, 47-38. With it, Gabe Moore. Backs it against Ruff. Now comes back out to the wing on the right. 20 on the shot clock. Every time you look up, the shot clock's in the teens. And here's a foul on Danny Adams away from the ball.
Well, that's the
And this
fight
Steve
that's
Gordon.
going on down here. Get a little bit of a mismatch in the poach, and Danny's fighting real hard.
Steve Gordon is whistling he's making every call in this game. 42-39, Northern Iowa with 14-14 to go. Drake leads Missouri State 39-32. 3:26 to go in the first half at Hammonds. With it, Stinson in the lane. Good defense by Andrew Warren. Tip up no good by Stinson. Rebound is Ruff running 3-on-1. No look passes to Warren and threw it away.
Yeah, he got it behind Andrew on the pass.
Third Bradley turnover. That's it. First on Ruff. Holstrom gives it to Gabe Moore up high left. Yelovich looks to go inside against Sally. Turn around hooker. Badly missed. Rebound taken down Sally. Ruffin again with 13:50 to play in the half. In the game, Ruff, here's a three-ball. Adams, good! And Bradley's lead is 50-38. It's 12.
You can bust them out pretty fast, Dave. That's 4 threes for Bradley in the second half already.
50-38. This DA has 6. Bounce pass almost taken away by Sally. Yelovich in the lane. Drives all the way down. Flip it up. Miss it. Rebound to the weak side is Holstrom, and he's fouled by Adams. Third on Danny. He gets his money's worth, doesn't he?
Yelovich looked like a runaway freight going down there, Dave, and still miss a layup.
Braves started the night with 311 threes. They've got 8 made now. J.J. Twy will come in. First free throw missed by Holstrom. Or make it Adam Arnold. He's 70%. But he missed the first one. Wirtz will come in for him if he makes the second free throw. 50-38, 39 as the second one goes. So the Bradley lead is 11. Their biggest lead was just 12. That's what they were favored by going into tonight's game. Southern leads 36-28 with 3:22 to go in the first half. That's a lot of points for them in the first half. Evansville beat them the first time. Ruffin give to Warren. There's a 3 left. Missed it. Weak side rebound taken down Gabe Moore. He's on the scoop. On the move across the timeline against Ruffin. 13:04 to play for the game. With it is Stinson against Warren. Inside out. Tunnel. The 3 ball is up and good. Straight away. Jay Tunnel makes it 50-42. He's got 9. 12:50 to play in the game. Franklin with it. Beats his man Gabe Moore a half a step. The block-to-block pass is a layup for J.J. Twy from Franklin. He's got 10.
Nice pass for Franklin.
12:37 to play. The lead is 10. 52-42. With it is Moore. Gives it to Holstrom, and three-point land, and Franklin's on him. Dump-in pass at the high post to Tunnel. Two-man game with Holstrom out front. Drives, jump stop, fired it up, bounce it no good. Rebound Sally, tips once, twice, out to Franklin, to Andrew Warren, whose layup reverse style is good. Use the basket nicely for a reverse layup. It's a 12-point lead again. 8 points for Andrew Warren, the freshman. McCoy will come back in the next dead ball. 54-42, the Bradley lead is 12. Trying to win 20. With it, Gabe Moore. Tunnel at the high post, doesn't get overplayed by Sally, who shows and then gets back. Holstrom inside, taken away. Sally to Warren. 12th turnover. Andrew on the move. Stutter step dribble charge. Block.
That's too bad. That's one of the few times that Andrew has used to get a judgment. He's coming down with the ball. He could have stopped and gave it to either wing and just didn't do it.
Only the 4th turnover for the Braves. Warren gets the offensive foul. And that was a good call. 54-42, 11:46 back in a minute. Warren gets the foul. Sycamores with the ball. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball on WMBD Peoria, Illinois.
Won $324
About the only thing he's done wrong, Dave.
This game's over, Coach. I believe it's over.
Time for Papa John's fast delivery contest.
I don't think they can score that
Peoria,
much.
Illinois is selected to participate in the Papa John's fast delivery contest. Now 30 seconds to make a layup, a free throw, and a three-pointer. If he makes all 3, a large Papa John's pizza month for the next 6 months. Good luck to the client Beto. On your mark. Go. Go. Seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Brian Beto of Cary, Illinois, with the pizza month for the next 6 months. Get to know Cary Beto, or Brian Beto of Cary, Illinois.
Bradley Braves basketball brought to you by the Candy Kitchen and Creamery across from Mineral Springs Park on Court Street in Pekin. They now serve lunch with their special tomato basil soup, gourmet salads, and paninis, ham and turkey in the middle of grilled cheese. And of course, there's the ice cream and candy at the Candy Kitchen and Creamery where they deliver across from Mineral Springs Park in Pekin. And the Braves are brought to you by Forts Toyota. See Forts Toyota at 424 and 29 in North Pekin. They say, go Braves. Well, the three ball's starting to fall a little bit more now, Coach.
Well, they are, Dave. We had some good shots for the first half. We just didn't get them down, and we are getting them down. One of the things not starting to fall is the free throws. Yeah, have we ever gone through a game and haven't shot a free throw? We haven't shot it yet.
Well, it happened one time against Southern Illinois here. I remember it because Dick says it happens all the time.
And it hasn't happened since.
It hasn't happened since.
How long has that been?
That was Jimmy played.
Oh, that's like good 25 years, maybe 25 years.
Yeah, it's 21 years.
That sounds like one of my fish stories.
I've heard all about the fish stories from Pamato and Shank and Mike Harrell when they were here. Braves are shooting 52% now for the game. They're 8 of 19 from 3.
Gabe Moore, Dave, one guy that brings the ball down like he's not afraid to bring it down against Danny. I'm impressed with him.
Gives it to Holstrom. He's got it 1 foot on the hash mark on the right now. Arnold gives to McCoy, who cuts down the lane against Crouch. His layup misses. Rebound Sally. He's got a bunch. Now it's Ruffin across the timeline, and he'll slow it down. Give to Crouch. Takes a dribble now, Andrew Warren. Cuts and gives to Ruff. Ball fake, doesn't take. They've got McCoy on him in a switch. Pick and roll, and then outside Warren for a better shot for 3. Ruff. Bounce it, no good.
Awful good ball movement that time. It just didn't finish. It. Very good ball movement.
With it Moore across the timeline. Look at Holstrom, who goes to the right wing. McCoy goes to the left. Adam Arnold with J.J. Twy on him. Here's a steal. Warren jumped the passing lane, drives all the way down, and he'll go to the line. Maybe. They're going to call it on the floor or on the shot. We might have our first free throw opportunity of the night. Yes.
I said to ask for it.
10:57 to play.
You know, and Warren's 6'4", Dave. He's just an agile young man. He got long arms, long legs, and he's just
what
going to be
a game he has played.
Yeah,
foul is on Holstrom, his fourth.
He's just a fine player.
Andrews' free throw is good. He's also a very good free throw shooter.
And from three-point range as well.
28 of 34 now, increasing his 82%, 55 to 42.
And 48% for three-point range on the season. Has played very good defense for a freshman.
Free throw Warren, that's good as well. And he makes free throws like Ahern. There are no bounces. 56-42, 14-point Bradley lead, their biggest. Marshall in the game now. Gives to Gabe Moore on the right, stops at the baseline, wants a post pass. They don't really have an inside post presence now. Marshall with it. Looks to the right. 19-18 on the shot clock. Give to McCoy. Corner on the right. Now to the wing there. 13-12. Brings it up top with 11. Looks for the guard. Gabe Moore. Bounce pass at the high post. His tunnel with 8. Drives with 7. Now with 6. Is doubled with 5. Give it to Marshall with 3. Drives down the lane. Short shot. Dribbles in with 2 on the shot clock. 56-44.
First basket. He earned that one.
And here's Ruff across the timeline. He's going to get a blow, I think, as Franklin will come in. Sally looks to go down the lane, goes between 2 and flips it up and got it in and scores and fouled.
A lot of work for Sally on that. That's the second basket.
How many rebounds did Sally have going into that last break?
He had a lot, dude.
Warren comes out, gets a great hand. So does Ruff. And Sally to the line. The Braves are perfect at the line tonight.
Shooting 2. That's good to say, though, David.
53% for Sally. Got the first one in on a 3-point play. He gets 5 for Tim West. And Andrews is in 59-44. That was some scoop shot. That was a scoop from the Candy Kitchen and Creamery right there.
Bradley showing his own now when Zach came into the ball game.
With it, McCoy, free throw line extended on the right. Back to Gabe Moore, has it high right. And Franklin's on that side of the zone. McCoy swing it left. Cross-court skip more wide open against the zone. 3 good. Right tie. They made a great play. 59-47 at the other end. Danny Adams gives to Franklin. Crouch was
We need to get a
poised for
zunk
the
from
three-point
Zach.
shot. With it, Crouch turns, takes it down the lane, scoops it up. Short shot, good. 10-footer.
That was not an easy shot.
10 in double figures for Crouch now. He's got 10, 61-47. Our magic number was 69. The Braves are getting close. Lob to the goal, too hard as Gabe Moore tried to hit a posting. Jay Tunnel, 14th turnover.
He had him that time. A little more of a line drive. He needed a little more up and over pass and didn't get it.
Will Franklin has the point now. 9-10 to play. Crouch with it. Drives down the lane again. Walk wasn't called. Then threw it away. Gabe Moore, 5th Bradley turnover at the other end against Crouch. Gives McCoy layup, blocked, and foul on JJ.
Another nice pass from Moore. Unselfish player.
4 on Twy. With 9:02 to play. Free throw time for McCoy. And Ruff's rest is over. He'll come in for Twy after the first of 2 free throws. McCoy has a deuce.
McCoy, not the real McCoy, only 18% from 3-point range.
Free throw rims out. Twy out, Ruff in. JJ's played very well tonight, Coach.
Yeah, we got good play out of all our seniors and good play off the bench as well.
Second one for number 31, McCoy. 61-47 as he missed them both, like a turnover. And Andrews the rebound. Ruff across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. 14-point lead for Bradley. Crouch with it up high. Franklin now right. Posting is Zach Andrews. Going to shoot it. Turnaround hooker, too hard. You could tell it when he got the ball.
He got a little high on the board.
8:40 to play. Moore with it. Post passes Tunnel. Gonna need some help. Charge. Yeah.
Zach was right
Zach
behind
took
him.
the charge.
Tunnel wasn't quick enough to get around him.
Tunnel's third. Zach didn't need much for that to hit the dirt. 15th turnover for the Sycamores. 61-47, and Ruff will walk it across the timeline now.
Let's get a pick and roll for Zach.
With 8:26 to play. Ball screen. There's the pick. There's the roll. Didn't get. Crouch. Ball fake. Runs into a wicked screen and then fires the jumper. Good for 3. For Jeremy. And the Braves 320th for the year. Here's a ball knocked away by Crouch. Out of bounds with 8:06 to play. 9th 3 for the Braves tonight.
10 points in the second half for Crouch, Dave. And
yeah, because he struggled for a little bit, but he only needs 1. Wirtz in, Tunnel out. McCoy will inbound right near the Indiana State bench. And post pass is knocked away. Crouch, and behind there's a push on Zach, I believe, and that'll be 4 on him.
Crouch with another nice play coming from the baseline side. Would have had the steal.
So it'll be free throw time for Wirtz, who just came in. Zach will come out. Sally will come in for him. 8 minutes to go in the game. 64-47.
We may get Zach in again, Dave. A chance to get a dunk before this game's over. Senior night, we might put him back. Even with a 17-point lead.
Free throw is up and good. Trent Wirtz, he's from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. He's 68% free thrower. That's his first point of the night. Second free throw, too hard. Rebound Franklin. We'll have an official time in the next dead ball, 64-48. The Bradley lead. Franklin gives to Crouch. Looks inside to Sally, gives it to him. Feels the double, and he's pushed before. And the Braves are going to be in a 1 and bonus when we come back in a minute. 7:50 to play for the ball game. Bradley 64, Indiana State 48. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball on 1470 WMBD.
Braves like to thank Yellowbook for their continued support of Bradley Athletics. Make some noise, a nice t-shirt cost sponsored by Methodist Medical Center.
You got anything later, Courtney, on those games? Okay. Wow, okay. Northern Iowa 49, Illinois State 41. 8:44 to play. Halftime to start second half, Missouri State 43, Drake 36. Halftime, Southern Illinois 39, Evansville 33. Here Bradley 64-48 with 7:50 to play. The Braves are brought to you by Methodist, nationally recognized for quality patient care and safety. At Methodist, outstanding health care that's centered on you. And the Braves are brought to you by River Valley Trailer Sales. River Valley Trailer Sales across from the Pekin Bridge at routes 9 and 24 for all you need in flatbed, cargo, equipment, and motorcycle trailers. River Valley Trailer Sales. Sally to the line with a 1 and bonus. He just got a 3-point play a little bit ago. He has 5 points. His average is 7.7. Yeah, missed a free throw all night, have we, Coach?
Not yet, Dave. 3 out of 3. We made that in the first minute sometime.
So here's Sally to the line with a 1 and bonus. The Braves are shooting 52% from the field now. And Sally's free throw rims off. Yeah. 64-48. Gabe Moore across the timeline.
We forced 9 turnovers in the second half.
Marshall, McCoy up top, look for a high-low Wirtz. Marshall with it, dumps it inside out, two-man game, put on the line for 2. The jumper by Harry Marshall is good. 64-50 with 7:25 to play in the game. Ruffin across the timeline. Tunnel will come into the next dead ball for Indiana State. Ruffin hands off to Franklin, now Crouch. JC goes to the wing on the left, stops. Franklin up top. Just to the left is straight away, 27 feet away. Sally gives him a ball screen. Now Adams inside Sally. Turns, gives it back to D.A., and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair with 7:05 to play.
Nice entry pass by Danny. Made a nice catch the basket and got a good return pass from Sally.
That's the 8th team foul. Wirtz the second foul. So D.A., who has struggled at the line this year, is 9 of 20, 45%. And they're wiping off the wet spot on the floor. We'll talk to the Bradley seniors. We'll hear from them as they address the crowd. And what looks like is going to be a win unless there's a collapse of major proportion. Free throw is short.
How can a guy have such good lift on his threes? I got a hunch Danny's going to make some big free throws for us down in the tournament sometime, Dave. I don't know when it's going to come, but I think it'll come.
Yeah, maybe they'll foul him on purpose. 9 of 21, made that one. So he splits them. He's got 4 with a 3 earlier, 65-50 with 7 minutes to go. Braves are 4 away from the magic number that has worked in every game this year except that Tennessee Tech game. A night to forget. With it is Marshall. Skip pass. Who's holding away from play?
I think probably Sally. I just guess.
I think so. Twy and Andrews in with 6:50 to play. Second foul on Matt Sally. Jay Tunnel to the line.
Zach going to get back
9.
in the game.
2 free throws for Tunnel, number 44. He's 2 of 2, 3 for 3. Looks really good on his free throws. Crouch is out. Sally is out. Andrews and Twy come in. Jeremy has 13. His average is 14-2. Free throw Tunnel. That's good. 65-52. 6:50 to play. Across the timeline comes Ruffin with a left-hand dribble. A ball screen from Andrews. Once and then twice.
Got him.
Return pass. Come on!
There
it was, Coach.
Just got him back in the ball game. Nice pass from Daniel.
And it's 67 to 52. 6:27 to play, 10 points for Zach Andrews. 53rd dunk of the year. With it is Moore. Look to penetrate. Go through the lane. Drop down pass knocked away by Twy. Saves nicely too. Ruffin on the move. Ruff scoops to Franklin. Look to go baseline cut off. Now he comes back. Gives to Andrews. Now it's Danny Adams. Twy with it. Get a ball screen from Adams, who slips it. And a pick and roll again. There is Zach in the lane. Flips it. Fouled. And he'll go to the line for a pair.
About 2 or 3 pivots that time, and Zach finally got it off and got fouled.
You really never know what's going to happen with Zach, do you, Coach?
No, but he's an interesting player to watch, certainly.
67-52. If Zach makes both of these free throws, the Braves will get the magic number.
And maybe a reward.
He's got 8 points.
He plays hard.
10 points.
Been a big help to us, certainly.
Free throw is good. They've got him for 9 up here. Watson's got him for 10.
I had him for 9 now.
Well, we talked about 5 in double figures. And for sure he'll get there now. He takes a long time, like he's looking at a cockroach on the floor. Free throw, Zach. Dribbles in. And there's your magic number, 69-52. As the Braves get to the 69 mark. With it across the timeline is Gabe Moore. Looks at McCoy. Ponytail flapping. Brings it to up top. Wants to get a screen from Yelovich. Instead he takes it to the right wing. Now it's Marshall, long range 3. Good, straight away. Henry Marshall makes it 69-55. 5:35 to play for the ball game. Twy gets a screen and fouled by McCoy with 5.5 to play.
He almost had Zach again right off the bat for another one.
McCoy picked up this second foul. There's a send JJ to the line.
Yeah, we're picking up. Didn't shoot a free throw the first half or the first 10 minutes. We're starting to make up for it.
JJ's free throw is good, 70-55. The Braves are looking at about 80, it looks like.
Shooting their 10th free throw now.
They're coming in bunches, Coach.
Yeah, we need them.
Twice free throw, that's good. 71-55, 16-point Bradley lead. There's 4 at the half. And Gabe Moore across the timeline with the right and the left-hand dribble as he goes between the legs, gives to McCoy. They're going to be launching up some bombs here soon. Adam Arnold gives it to Marshall. Post pass, they post Ruffin downstairs with Moore. Missed the shot. Rebound is Yelovich, put back, missed. This time it's tipped out long. Ruffin tips to Will Franklin. On the lob to Zach. Layup, missed.
He couldn't get it right.
You know what he wanted to do.
Will tried so hard to get it to him for the dunk and just misthrew it a little. Zach may have mistimed it.
He wanted to float it up there and have Zach slam it down, and none of it looked good at all.
Well, the idea was good there.
Yeah. It was an alley-oop behind him, and he got it and then tried to flip it up, and it rimmed out. Danny Adams will inbound baseline left. Lob to Andrews, gives to Franklin.
Screen for
For DA, his three-point shot left is rim no good. He's had trouble on his shot tonight. Rebound is Marshall across the timeline. Under 5 minutes to play. Gabe Moore to the baseline. Woo, hops on him, gets doubled. Gives it to Marshall in front of Royce Waltman. Now cross-court passes McCoy. Offensive foul, Yelovich.
It was a foul. Just the question is where it's going to go.
Yelovich's foul, his second.
Zach pleaded his case, Dave, and he called the fourth on before he went out. He pleaded his case to the official. I think he got a little retribution there.
71-55. 4:36 to play. Ruffin gives to Will Franklin. Ball screen from Twy. JJ then pops to the wing left, or wing right. Ruffin gets it wing left and fires a 3. That bounce is no good. Tough rebound by Zach Andrews on the offensive board. Twy, Ruffin, steps no shot. Going to get a ball screen from Zach Andrews. And then hands off to DA, running the weave out front. Franklin with it. Get a ball screen from Zach on a pick and roll, and a pick and pop. 3 ball goes down for Will Franklin.
He's got 11.
And that's 10 on the night. 321 and counting on a New Valley record. 74 to 55. The Bradley lead is 19. 11 official time in the next dead ball. Yelovich inside. And it's stolen away by Franklin from the weak side. 17 turnovers. Will is bumped. Give to DA. His streak. Rim it no good. He just can't hit a shot. And a rebound taken down McCoy. Now to Marshall. His three. That bounces no good. Rebound taken down Ruffin. Warren and Crouch will come in next dead ball, which will come after the timeout. As a length of the floor pass is knocked away by Moore out of bounds. And he helps up Will Franklin. 3:26 to play. Bradley 74, Indiana State 55. You're listening to Bradley Braves basketball on 1470 WMBD. And the crowd heads for home.
I'll tell you, that may not be pleasant.
Okay. Okay. Drake 42 what? How much? $19.27 in Carbondale to go. 39-36, Salukis over Evansville. 49-42, Missouri State. 17:36 to go in the game. 55-49, Northern Iowa over Illinois State. 6:14 to play. Here Bradley comfortably ahead, 74-55 with 3:26 to go. Bradley Braves basketball brought to you by the Candy Kitchen and Creamery across from Mineral Springs Park on Court Street in Pekin. Now serving lunch with their special tomato basil soup. Candy ice cream and much, much more. They deliver the Candy Kitchen and Creamery across from Mineral Springs Park in Pekin. And the Braves are brought to you by Overlander Electric, where satisfaction is a result of experience, and experience the basis of their business since 1940.
Bradley with 15 assists, 5 turnovers. Dave Franklin 5 assists, no turnovers. Ruffin 5 assists, 1 turnover. Good crisp passing here, certainly for the most part.
Remember, Ruff's turnover was that no-look pass that he tried to throw. The Braves are brought to you by Avantes. If you have a son or daughter between 8 and 12, you can register them to be an honorary ball boy or ball girl at any of the 3 Avantes locations. Winners will be notified and announced prior to each home game.
Gabe Moore, Dave, with 7 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal. He has played very well. I really like him.
Inbound time for Will Franklin. Looks at Ruffin and gives it to him. Warren and Crouch will come in on the next dead ball. Stepping out is Ruffin. Gets it from Franklin. 3:17 to play. Now Twy. Hands off to Danny Adams. Comes up top. Now to Franklin. Get a ball screen from Andrews. Now he's in the corner in the wing on the right. Gets a pass back from Zach. Shot clock reads 9. Now 8. Shot is bounced away. No good. And it's tipped out by J.J. Twy to Ruffin, and a new shot clock under 3 minutes to go. With it is Ruff. Drives in the lane. Charge on Zach.
Offensive screen, I think.
And Zach will foul out of his senior night game. And it almost seems right.
He got his dunk, Dave.
Zach Andrews leads. J.J. Twy comes out. Danny Adams comes out. Warren in. Crouch in. Sally in. They're going to go out winners on the floor. They're already winners. McCoy with it. Free throw line extended to the right. Now to Arnold. Looks left, looks right, looks at a shot. Ball knocked away. And Tunnel gets it back, and Ruffin fouled him. So it'll be free throw time again. Northern Iowa 60 to 57, 3:37 to go in the game. Illinois State's been playing tough. Sam Singh going to come in after Tunnel's first free throw, which is good.
Sophomore from Ozark, Missouri, Sam
There's still no
Sam
gimmies
Singh
down that
comes
tournament,
in
Dave.
for Will Franklin. He gets his ovation. And the Bradley seniors are all out with 2:38 to play.
Going out on a fine game.
74-56, second free throw is missed. Sally, another rebound. How many does he have, Coach? He's got a bunch.
Let's see. He got 6
That was 7 right there. Crouch with it up front against the man-to-man. Get a ball screen from Singh on a pick and roll, but Sam doesn't get it back. Warren, Crouch. Threw it almost to Joe Napoli. It's intercepted by Ruffin. To the baseline, he goes behind the back. Post pass is made way out front, on the right rather, to Singh. Shot clock reads 7, now 6. Ruffin with 5, now with 4. Fires from way out, 3. Bouncing away, no good. Rebound Cole, make it Arnold. 2 Holstrom, 2 minutes to go. 74-56.
Sam's going to get a foul here in a minute.
Arnold. Yeah, kind of looks that way, doesn't it, Coach? With it is Marshall, long range 3. That's rimming, no good. Another rebound for Sally. That's 8. Gives 2 Ruffin. Look at Crouch wanting the 3. Instead, it's Warren. 1:39, 38 to go. Hand off to Ruffin up front. Trying to get the handle, and finally does with the left hand, bring it to the left wing. Andrew Warren with it. 90 seconds to go in this home regular season. Ball screen Singh for Crouch. 13-12. 11. JC with 10 out near the timeline with 9. Now 8. Get a ball screen with 7 from Singh. Now with 6. Look at her pass to Sally. A 3 ball up and bounce. Off no good. Ruffin the rebound. Scoop it to Singh. Now to Crouch out near the timeline. 106, 105. Warren with it. Gives it to Crouch with a minute 3, a minute 2. 1 minute. Bradley calls time to get Phillips and Lavin in the game. Crouch out. And Ryan Phillips and Brian Lavin are both in. Ruffin comes out. Another terrific floor game with a minute to go. It's Sally, Phillips, Lavin, Singh, and Andrew Warren. And before we break, we will go down to the floor. We'll make sure you hear the seniors speak. With 50 seconds, it's Warren. Out near the timeline, 74-56, the Bradley lead. As we count it down here, Lavin with it with 42, free throw line extended. He fires a 3, bounce it no good, got a rebound. Looks for an inside-out pass, and he steps on the line.
Yeah, everything can't go right, Dave.
36.1 to go. And the Braves don't have to shoot it again, but that doesn't necessarily mean with the crew they got on the floor that that'll happen. Holstrom with it across the timeline. Fine second half for the home team tonight. Ball off the hands of Marshall. He can't wait to shoot it again. With it is Arnold. His fall-away jumper is an air ball. Tunnel the rebound, and a putback good with 20.3 to go. 74-58. And Andrew Warren will bounce it across the timeline with 13-12, 11 and 10, 9-8. Senior night success. Last year, Sweet 16. This year, believe it or not, 20 wins for the Bradley Braves. 74-58 is the final score. 20-11 going in to next Friday's game against Northern Iowa in the 4-5 game in the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament. We'll head down to the floor very shortly as the player of the game was named Will Franklin. Well, they're showing all 4 seniors. That's the players of the game. Now, where Indiana State will play on Thursday, there were 37 possible tiebreakers for this game. And I'm not sure which is going to shake down. We'll have to wait. There's a press conference after the game tonight at 10 o'clock in about an hour where we'll find out who plays what on Thursday, but everything else is pretty much set. Let's go downstairs to Paul Herzog.